What else? The news.
Of course.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. Down the
yes.
toilet. It seems when you watch the mainstream news every day, that's what it sounds like. You know, that's what the world just down the toilet every day.
Nah, I'd rather watch Gunsmoke.
You watch Gunsmoke, Trent?
No, I have not.
I think you would have been the only person I think in the history of humankind under the age of 60 to have seen Gunsmoke. So congratulations. No, Trent, you've
okay.
seen it.
Oh, he's saying
He
I'm
said
over
me?
60.
Yeah, no, I have not seen it, but I've heard a lot about it. I've heard my grandparents watch it. I've seen them watch it together. So yeah, it's it's all right. Okay.
You're not a big cowboy guy, Trent?
Well, my great grandfather was. He passed away back in 2020, but he was a great cowboy guy. He watched all the John Wayne movies and the Clint
I
Eastwood
love
movies.
John Wayne. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that guy.
You know what's funny, because in his house he actually has a room with all of his cowboy characters in there. He actually has like John Wayne in there. He's got like a Clint Eastwood picture on the wall. He's got so many things just from all the different cowboys stars in the cowboy movies and things. And it's really cool. It's like my great grandmother kept his room whenever he passed, kept everything in there. And it's a lot of people, whenever somebody new comes over to the house, they're legitimately scared to go in there because it's got guns in there, and you just
Whoa.
never know what's
Oh,
going to
I
happen.
love that place already.
He wants to go in there. Right? My dad actually has a huge painting of John Wayne on the ceiling of his bedroom. So the last thing he sees when he closes his
And
eyes.
then when I
is
put the
John
lights
Wayne.
on, all the little lights come on. He said, "Hey, Rich, what's up?"
Maybe it's like the lights go on and they flash like bullets. Pop, 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 pop.
Shoot, man, I'd be sleeping in the shed if I put that on my ceiling. What's the matter with this dude?
Because it's actually in his shed, Trent. The painting moved from the
Yeah, I
bedroom to the
install
shed.
lights in the shed
Yeah.
just to go see John Wayne.
He's got
Gotta
all-
go see Johnny.
Hey,
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
So we do have some news, and I think I'm starting a new business, fellas. I think it's time to go into business because guess what's out there right now? We'll start off the news with something called Sniff Spot.
What?
What you going to sniff, son?
Sniff Spot. Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you. If you heard, and I told you, hey, Dad, you got to download Sniff Spot. What do you think you're going to get?
I don't know, but somebody trying to smell their ass.
What? Well, that's crazy. We should go into business together. This app lets you smell your own ass.
That's right, man. If you're a plumber,
you
you'll
serious?
never be backed up.
Well, I don't know. Would that be an attractive app to you, Trent? The Sniff Spot, smell
Well,
your own ass.
It's ironic you asked that because I legitimately can't smell anything.
Oh.
Legitimately, I have no sense of smell, and that's the Lord's honest truth.
Oh.
I can't smell anything. So it would be cool, I guess, if I could smell. But who knows? Like, can you use it to like smell food and stuff? If there's food in the area, can you use it to? Will it tell you what kind of food you got in there? I don't know.
This is totally not what this app is. But you guys, I think you have $1 million idea on your hands. You ever see that app where you use the phone, you put it near the radio, and a song is playing, and it tells you what song it is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Shazam.
Yeah, we should make an app where if I put a phone near my dog's ass, it's gonna say dog ass, dog ass.
It's ironic because I actually have an app on my phone. It's called Seeing.
Trent already has it.
No.
Oh.
I have an app on my phone. It's called Seeing AI. Basically, what that is artificial intelligence, and in other words, it will describe the world around you. So, for instance, if Rich is walking and I were to get a picture of him, it would tell me what shirt he has on. It would tell me his facial expression, and it would do all that. Now, I have a funny story about that.
I thought he was going to say it would tell me asshole approaching, asshole aproaching.
Well, I'm not saying that that's not accurate because it is. But anyway, there is actually an app, and it'll tell you an approximate age of somebody. So I did it to my grandfather one time, which was a big mistake. I did about 4 or 5 years ago, and he said he was an 86-year-old man sitting in his chair with a bunch of gray hair, just looking,
Oh.
neutral. And I felt terrible because I accidentally offended somebody about that. But that's legit. Like the age portion of the app is definitely not accurate. You cannot trust the age, but it can also tell you, what color shirt somebody's got on. It'll tell you, all that. So I mean, that's the idea that I had. If it was, maybe SniffSpot will tell you what kind of food is in the area, what kind of bad scent. I mean, why not?
I mean, we need a scientist now, because this is an amazing idea in my
We
opinion.
can tell you the last time he wore underwear.
You walk by a bathroom and the app says, "Do not go in there. Do not go in there."
Yeah.
Light a match. Light a match.
There's a geyser in there.
Yeah.
A geyser, what?
Potpourri will not work. Retreat. Retreat. No, but SniffSpot actually has nothing to do with sniffing, or maybe it does. It does have to do with sniffing butts, because basically what it is an app that allows dog owners to connect with people who have backyards, and they rent out their backyards for doggy playtime. So they could bring their dog, because these people, some people don't have a yard, right? So they don't have a place for their dogs to run around free and have fun.
Yeah, and
So
they can't poop anywhere.
they download this app, and basically for $10 an hour they can rent out your backyard and have doggy fun time.
What about
Really?
doggy duty time? Who's
Yeah,
gonna
doggy
pick
duty
that?
time too. Yeah, well, if you're the host, you'll be picking up the poop.
Oh,
This
geez,
is all
not
part of
me.
the job.
I don't like this app. Forget about it.
Nope,
I picked. Trent said, "Nope,
not in my backyard.
not in my backyard." Yeah, well, I think in my backyard. What an easy way to make money. I already pick up tons of poop. I've got multiple dogs in the house.
You got
so,
two of them.
Yeah, so this is the natural progression. Why not make money letting other dogs come hang out? I like this SniffSpot. So if you have a big yard,
No, you're gonna be sitting and
I'm just
peeing
saying-
in my house. No.
you might want to look into this. Download some SniffSpot,
I don't think
man.
so. My dog only weighs 10 pounds, bro. You know how small that poop is? Hell no.
You know how small that poop is? Trent, my dad's rule was always he will never own a dog whose poop is bigger than his own.
Oh, geez.
That
Oh,
was
okay.
always
Oh,
like,
no, Jesus has nothing to do with it,
all right. So no SniffSpot for you.
I ain't sniffing nothing, man.
All right. And Trent can't sniff something, so I guess no SniffSpot for either one of you guys.
No, that's okay.
I'm
Thank
a
you,
little
man.
disappointed.
It's all right, man. You'll get over it.
I thought you guys would be down with me, but that's okay.
No, man, I tell you, no, not the sniff spot, man. If I have to actually pick it up, no.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
He's not down with picking up the poop. You get used to it. What can I tell you?
No, I don't like cleaning my shoes.
Let's see. All right, what do you got there, Trent? You got something?
Yeah, I do. It says the headline here is very strange.
Oh.
This woman says her disorder worsened by abundance of goose poop at apartment complex. So,
Oh.
how would you feel about that if you were in your apartment and all of a sudden, you're sitting in there and all of a sudden you had goose poop at your apartment complex?
Well,
It's,
I got a great story for you on that, Trent. Check this out. Way back in the day, me and my friends would go to a place called what was it? It wasn't Ferry Point Park. What was the Bronx? You remember the other football field we used to go to play at, where the hospital was, the mental facility, the place where you used to stay often, and we had to come visit you.
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Wait, yeah, the room with all the antennas on it. Come on.
Maybe it was Ferry Point Park. Anyway, a park in the Bronx, Trent. We would go play on this football field that was always full of goose poop.
Oh, my God.
And we would
Oh,
tackle
man.
each other into the poop.
That was great, man. It looks like they had black lines under their eyes to
Yeah.
protect them from the sun.
Yeah, but it was poop.
But it was, yeah, they had a face full of shit.
Yeah. We would have, and we'd have to chase them off the field sometimes. We'd show up to play.
Oh, my God, that was gross.
Yeah, but we had a lot of fun. So, I've had plenty of experience with goose poop, Trent. You weren't expecting that, huh?
No, I was not expecting that, but it's ironic because this woman was she's living in North Carolina, and she lives near a body of water near Fayetteville, and there was some Canadian geese that were around the body of water. And basically, because of the abundance of Canadian geese, I should say, she has been diagnosed with this disease. It's called like Bruna Numis or something. I honestly, my software pronounced it the way it said.
You have that, Dad? What's up?
I thought the goose had their own apartment there, you know?
They were living there?
Yeah.
And then they shit outside.
Yeah, they shit outside.
You don't shit where you live.
Oh,
You
man.
shit outside.
So what happened to the lady, man?
Well, what happened was the doctors. She's still living, but she says that the doctor said that her attraction to the goose poop was the cause of her disease.
Her attraction.
Oh, my God.
According to what
is
according
wrong
to what
with
the
that
story
lady?
said, yeah.
Well, you know,
I don't-
the goose poop didn't scare us away from playing football, so.
So anyway, that's I've never heard that one before. I've never heard of never heard of Rich talk about his
Yeah, that was a new one.
Yeah,
Goose
great
poop either.
football experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take your clothes off before you get in the house.
Oh,
Tell
yeah,
you right-
we'd come home all messed up,
Oh,
right? Full of
hell yeah.
dirt and mud and goose poop.
Yeah, it looked like Pigpen coming down the blocks.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel, what is
Flies
that?
buzzing around me.
Oh, Jesus, man.
You know, I was a dirty kid, Trent, and hairy. Dirty and hairy.
Dirty and hairy. His real name was Harry.
Just speaking with birds, I don't know, is a penguin a bird?
Does it fly?
It has a beak.
Beak?
Yeah.
But does it fly?
It has wings. Are those things wings?
So it don't fly.
No, it swims.
Swims?
Yeah, but birds don't swim, right? Birds fly.
No.
So maybe a
birds don't
penguin isn't a bird.
swim. Ah, bloody hell.
And what would it be?
A bird that doesn't fly.
It looks like a bird that doesn't fly that has seal skin, but it has a beak. What is that? Does that make sense to you?
Well, what do they
I'm trying to envision it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see.
Think about it.
Nah, man. Psst. They just need a bow tie. They should put a bow tie on each
Well,
penguin.
they do kind of have that tuxedo look to them. I bring up penguins because
Go ahead.
there's an aquarium in Tokyo, and the penguins are turning their beaks up at a new variety of fish after officials switched because of an increase in price. Everyone's cutting corners, man, even at an aquarium in Tokyo.
And they're giving them cheap fish?
They're giving them, they switched the kind of mackerel that they use.
Holy, go ahead.
Holy mackerel. It's just regular mackerel. And
No, it's not holy.
yeah, it's not holy mackerel. It's right. I think the one they had before was holy mackerel, but this is just regular old mackerel, and the penguins don't like it. The penguins don't like it. So it's a cheaper variety of mackerel, but the penguins aren't biting. Even if they take it into their beaks, they spit it out. Yeah, they're like, ugh, what's that?
There you go. How long they been fitting in the holy mackerel?
Yeah, so they're not down with it, man. And this is because the original fish has increased in price by 30% over the last year. Where it seems like just about everything has gone up 30%.
Oh man, I had dinner the other night. I had a filet mignon, and my friends had me over for supper, and had filet mignon with some baked potato and some salad, and it was so good. They had to pay $34 for like 3 steaks or something like that. It was pretty bad.
I mean, the other day I had a filet mignon, and it cost me an arm and a leg. Literally.
What's the matter with you? That's why you're limping?
Yeah. It's gone. It's gone. But
Did you cut your arm off whenever you were cutting the steak? Was it that tough?
Oh yeah. yeah. My arm's not good for eating.
That wasn't filet mignon.
Yeah. That's Rich arm. Ugh. That's disgusting. But yeah, even the penguins are suffering here.
Oh my goodness.
That,
I'm bleeding here.
Would that be like their version of Spam? They're like they were having filet mignon, but now they're trying to give them Spam.
I don't know.
I like Spam though.
You remember when we first got Pebbles?
The doggy Pebbles.
Yeah,
of
we
course.
got this dog Pebbles, and we brought her home to save her and all that stuff. We forgot to buy food, so then we put a can of tuna fish, and the dog was gagging, man.
It's so terrible. Why would you torture that dog like that? Tuna fish for a dog?
Yeah, so I got down and ate some of it from the bowl. No.
I must have been not home that day.
Oh, very young, son.
Oh my God.
I didn't do that.
I know. I believe you. I think it happened. Let's see. What else you got, Trent? Anything else?
Yeah, of course. Well, I've never been. I have an uncle that is from the United Kingdom, but I've always wanted to go to the United Kingdom, in particular London, because that's the capital of England, of course. And there are several things to see over there. There's Buckingham Palace, there's Big Ben, there's so many other things, and not just limited to London, man. If I ever go to the UK, I want to go over to Liverpool and Manchester City and vice versa. But there is a specific city over in London. There's a specific landmark now that's over there that I had never heard of. It's called Wet Wipe City.
Oh, yes.
Now, can you believe that? Wet Wipe City.
I now have my number one tourist destination in mind when I go to the UK.
I want to go see my wet wipes.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's where they all go.
Wouldn't that be a story? Hey, I'm going on vacation. Where are you going? Wet Wipe City. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so apparently there were some tennis courts near this river over in London, and there were several wet wipes in the river itself. So government ministers decided, hey, instead of people using the wet wipes, leave them in there so you can preserve them, and we'll make a whole landmark out of them. So that's exactly.
So what are the wet wipes?
But are they soiled? This is a horrible idea.
The story didn't say if they're soiled or with anything, but no, it just said flat out wet wipes.
You see the kind of newsman I am? I have the right questions. These are the questions that have to be answered.
It must be tubes.
Because if they're soiled, I'm definitely visiting. I got to go check this thing out.
Nah, man.
I use a lot of wipes, and this must be where they go.
That makes sense. I'm telling you, it does.
I can definitely help them with their wet wipe city. Say that 17 times fast.
No.
No, but that's apparently that's a tourist destination. This was recently. This happened about June of last year, or no, June of this year, as a matter of fact. So a little over a month ago, this became Wet Wipe City. I guess became an official thing over in London. The London Times reported
they were incorporated in 2021.
I wonder what their town flag is.
Yeah, a turd.
With some wet pipes on the side.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take one, please, for sure. Let's see here. So a couple more things here. This is a wild story. Nothing really funny about this, just extraordinary. A woman who is allegedly being held hostage in New York City used the Grubhub food ordering app. You use that, Trent? You use some Grubhub food ordering at all? You ever use that?
Yeah, we use Grubhub. I've used Uber Eats in the past. I'm still every time I get my food, it just seems like it's cold whenever I get to use the Grubhub or Uber Eats. It's just, I'm like, you might as well just go out and get it delivered, or not get it delivered, but you go out and pick it up, and it'll be driven straight home. But yes, I've used it, and it's worked overall. Just the only downside is I always have to heat my food back up in the microwave when I get it home.
There's a good chance that the guy was eating your food too.
Or going to scenic route.
Oh,
That's scenic route.
If I order a cheeseburger or something, and they're like, "Oh," I was like, "Where's the burger? This, what's going on?" Oh, I ate it.
There's only bread. What is this?
There's
only bread. Where's the meat and cheese?
Yeah. So this woman, she was in New York City being held hostage, and she used the Grubhub food ordering app to plead for help. This just happened on June 19th, according to CNN. The unnamed woman, 24 years old, had met a man online. It's a cautionary tale here.
Indubitably.
Met a man online and agreed to meet him. But she said he assaulted and raped her. He took away her phone, but he asked if she could use it to order food. So
that was a smart bad guy.
So what did she do? She ordered food, but also added a special note, and that note was, "Please call the police, and please don't make it obvious." The restaurant, Tripper Truck Cafe, alerted police and arrested Mr. Royale. He's 32 years old, Kenny Royale, and Grubhub offered $5,000 to the restaurant owner to invest in her business as a way of recognizing her and her family for quick thinking.
You need to lock that dude away.
So
yeah, you're right on that. That dude needs to be away, and he never, ever
come out.
and apparently she's okay. But
Yeah,
you
not
know,
cool.
how could you be okay after something like that? But,
No,
Yeah, I mean, she may be, physically okay, she may be alive, but she's got mental scars because of it. My goodness, I mean, yeah, I mean, just think of the mental impact that's going to have on her for the rest of her life.
yep, and like you said, the food was probably cold.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, that's
The food,
messed up.
the food is irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, let's hope somebody impacts him, you know?
Leave it to me to find a way to find some kind of joke in something.
Oh, my
horrible.
God, wait a minute.
I feel terrible about
yeah,
myself.
I know. I'm wiping my tears.
That's
right
why
now.
my dad says when people ask him about his son, "Oh, my son, well, he's hairy," and they're like, "Oh, great, it's like, good to know about your son." Yeah. And finally, Trent, I got one more thing here for you, and this is pretty amazing. People love their phones, except my dad.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It frustrates him, and he yells, and sometimes
Yeah, I
throws
got
up.
the new
What-
phone where they're supposed to
Hey,
open it with
what
your
kind,
face.
what kind of phone? Hey, what kind of phone do you have?
Like an iPhone 12. And
Oh,
it-
no.
He just got it, Trent. He just
Yeah.
got it.
So it's supposed to open up with your face, and it doesn't.
It doesn't like his face.
So when RC3 looks at his phone, the camera is probably broken. So he's got to.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, you nailed it, Trent. My camera doesn't work anymore. This is day one.
So he's got to type in the actual passcode. He's got to do it the long way instead of looking at it and saying, "Oh, hi," and it'll open right up.
Oh,
and
my
you can
God, that's
use
how
it.
you say that? Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
Buffy. Hey, Buffy.
Hello. would you like to go to Wet Wipe City?
I don't know. Do they have cheese and crumpets there?
I've run out of wipes, and the best place to get wipes is at Wet Wipe
Yeah,
City.
is that eating crumpets? I'm going to need the white son.
You eat trumpets?
I don't know what I just heard.
Trent, is a trumpet edible?
No,
I was
I've never
checking.
eaten it.
Yeah. Trent is a musically inclined individual, so he would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thanks. I can't say I know it that well, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, so he says you play a bullhorn or something?
Yeah, bullhorn.
No,
right? Trent
bullhorn.
plays a
Yeah,
bullhorn.
I play drums with using drumsticks and have a nice little drum set here at home, and I play a beat on it. Well, it's not,
So
it's not here right
I
now.
gotta bring my bongos here then.
No, you guys are fellow percussionists. Yeah. He played.
But,
He
but
played
neither
in a
one of us
band.
can sing, probably.
No, my dad's got a
Are you
wonderful
kidding?
singing voice.
Every time I sing, the dog barks in house. It's crazy.
Let's see. Do you want to sing a song?
Nah, I have
No.
This guys want
You-
you break
you
out in a
can-
song here.
You can spare me from that.
Yeah,
but
you got fans out there, bro. You know.
So finally, people really love their cell phones, and it makes me wonder what you would do to get your phone back. For instance, if you were waiting for the 6 train on the subway, 125th Street, and you dropped it down onto the tracks, would you go down to get it?
That
Your
sucker-
brand new iPhone 12. you
Yeah,
just
that
dropped-
sucker's done. I ain't going down there.
So you're not like. How about you, Trent? What would you go into? Let's say a wolf's den to retrieve
Damn,
yourself.
at least I got the train. You got the
Yeah,
wolves,
Trent
dude.
got the wolves.
There's no way in the world, dude. And let me tell you something. I have my phone a lot because I need my phone for certain things. I needed to, our phone's basically my lifeline. I mean, I needed to look up the scores. I needed to, send text messages. I needed to do all that. I needed to communicate. But so many people have their phones on them all day and all night. I don't think if there was a volcano, I'd say, hey, look, my phone's gone. I'll just deal with it. Phones can be replaced. Lives cannot.
It's almost like it's surgically attached now. It's another extremity. If I leave my house without my phone, I think if I was a half an hour away, I'd have to turn around and go get it.
Richie's
Well,
screaming,
I mean, the
screaming
thing
in
is,
the
too,
car on the way back.
No!
But you thought people's phones were attached to them nowadays. I mean, and they still were a year or so ago. But now you look at the Apple Watches. You have your phone. You don't even have to reach into your pocket to grab your phone. If you need to talk to somebody and you got an Apple Watch, somebody calls you, you just hit the answer button on the Apple Watch and you just talk to them, literally talking into your arm because you have a watch on your arm. It's insane.
And I know they were experimenting with those Google glasses, which basically the same idea as the Apple Watch, but instead you have glasses where you could look up things on the internet and all that.
No, I don't want to do that.
You sure?
No, hell no.
That would be awesome.
I get dizzy just playing video games.
Oh, that's true. You do get dizzy. But anyway, with the things that people, how about this? If you dropped your phone in the bowl you just pooped in, what's
it's
the
got
action?
a problem too, brother.
Yeah, would you try to flush it and then act like tell mom that you lost your phone?
Nah, these phones
Yeah.
are too damn big. I tell mommy, you need to go get that for me, man. You know?
Is it-
Yeah,
what?
can you grab my phone for me, please? Yeah.
Yeah,
She's braver than you.
yeah, but just smack me across the face with the phone. There you go. You like it now? Nah, she
man.
wouldn't. Nah, she
You got
wouldn't.
to
She
be
wouldn't
careful.
do-
The authorities are going to show up at your house. You're being
No, she
abused.
wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that.
He's taking beatings, Trent. That's not a good thing.
No, it's not. That's why. See, a lot of people take their phones into the bathroom with them. I don't like to do that at all. I'm not a type of person, because you're always scared that you're going to drop it. I mean, that's the whole thing. Rich, I have to ask you: do you take your phone in the bathroom?
Oh yeah, I've always been a big
Oh, yeah.
reader on the toilet.
Nah, man, I'm not gonna read none. I'm went in there to pinch a loaf, and that's what's coming out.
A loaf?
A loaf.
Hello.
Oh, that's that a man from the '60s era
Yeah.
lingo.
Oh, here's your old joke.
Okay.
Okay, what did Miss? Here you go, Trent. Go for this one. Let's see if you know this one. What did Mr. Spark find in Captain Kirk's bathroom?
Oh crap. Well, probably literally, but I honestly I don't know.
Captain's log.
Oh.
That's just got to get one of these.
Super Radio Brother.
Radio, brothers.
Oh boy.
Bang.
But anyway, people are obsessed with their phones, and apparently this has happened before. An American tourist at Mount Vesuvius dropped his cell phone into the volcano's crater on July 9th, the Associated Press reported, and then slid into the crater trying to retrieve it. 4 volcano guides lowered a rope 50 feet into the crater, where Philip Carroll, my dad...
I shouldn't have done it. Why'd you talking about me?
He
Come
just
on.
said he wouldn't go in the toilet for it, but
Yeah.
he's going into a volcano.
So I went into a volcano.
No, it's Philip Carroll, an ancestor, I guess. This guy's in our family.
Oh, so he's just as bad as we are.
Yeah, so I guess I might do something like that. Philip Carroll of Baltimore. I'm sure he's a big-time Orioles fan.
What did you do about Oreos?
I like the cookies.
There you go.
Yeah, I like the cookies, not necessarily the team. Of Baltimore was in serious difficulty. That's the quote. Serious. He was. I would call it something else if you're stuck in a volcano. It's, deep shit.
Deep shit, son. I'm telling you.
But they said
out of here, please?
serious difficulty, and they were able to pull him out. So and it's not like you dropped your phone and it's right there and you're reaching for it. You're 50 feet deep into the volcano to get your phone.
He must have something very important in there.
I would just figure it'd be okay. Nobody's going to get it now. And sometimes that's a good excuse to get a new phone.
Did his feet get burned?
Hopefully not. It's a
okay.
dormant volcano.
Didn't he come up with no clothes? Or something?
It burned off.
Yeah.
His hair is, ashes, like the cartoons. So they pulled him out. Serious difficulty. Officials administered first aid, and Carol and 2 family members were cited by police for going off the authorized trail to snap a selfie.
In other words, off the beaten path.
There you go. And apparently, no, he didn't burn or lose his clothes or anything. He only suffered abrasions and, of course, the humiliation of a trip to the police station. So no word on how the phone fared. They say humiliation of a trip to the police station, but I would use that as a badge of honor. I would tell people I went to jail. Don't mess with
right,
me.
for my phone. Okay? I love my phone.
Mount Vesuvius can't hold me.
That's right.
He needed that phone so bad that he risked going to jail for it. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And that, as they say, is from this hell we call Earth, the news.
Super Radio Rundown.